You already know it is, your boy Joe Moses, man, and this is my first time, my first story on my first time going to prison. It's a couple first times, but my first time going to prison was crazy. I was a kid, and we was on this lick, and we hit like 5 licks. I ain't gonna put nobody's name out there, but we hit like 5 licks, and on the 6th lick, we got cracked. And we was already damn near free, and my boy seen the house and was like, we should go hit this house, and we went to go hit another house. Knowing we should have just got on the freeway. Yeah, my boy, you got us all that time. I love you still though, but you got us all that time. But we was on the lick, and we went to go hit another one, and as we going inside the house, my big ass went through the bathroom window. Got in, we was there, we had the scanner. About a minute later, we hear the address, 459 suspects at 331 Baker Road. I still remember like it was yesterday. And I went and I go look at I go find the mail, I'm like, this is the address. So we just bail out the house. I'm like, police coming, everybody gone. We just ran out the house, ran out the front of the house. And everybody go their own separate way. And I hit the back of one house and then hit another house. And as I'm jumping over the gate, I like jumped too far and I jumped right into the pool, and my leg hit like the outside of the pool and I fell into the pool. I thought I broke my leg. It was like bloopers, crazy. And the police ended up getting me. I just surrendered after that. It was just too much. I went to jail wet. I went to Pasadena picked me up, and yeah, I was in jail wet. That was the crazy thing about that. But the worst thing about that, I think, was going to court. I think going to court, they arraigned us for court for 2 days later. And when I get in jail, they like, you got asthma? Or you got any, they ask you about any medical. So I had asthma, but I'm like, yeah, I got asthma. So when you got asthma, instead of being in the city that you at, jail, they take you right to the county. So that same, probably like an hour later, they took me right to the county jail. So, my first time being in jail, I'm like 18 years old, just turned 18, and I go to the county thinking I only got like 1 residential burglary. When I get there, I go to court, they bring up like 12 residential burglaries, and witness intimidation, conspiracy, terrorist threats. I had like 26 cases, and I fought my case for like 2 years. With my same crimes, we all end up getting cracked. My first time going to jail was like really, really like experience. I was only like 130 pounds. So everywhere I went, we was fighting. I was getting beat up left and right. Riots, people lying about they got millions of dollars and they got no store. People stank downtown. Oh my goodness, it was just crazy. It was like the worst experience but it was like a humble experience, knowing that you're not supposed to be here, but you're here, and if you wasn't here, something else could happen. You know what I mean? So it was definitely like a humble experience. Me being young, going to jail was like the best experience for me. Like, just being, just making me humble, just making me appreciate life. Cause that place there is like no place for nobody. It's like animal mentality. Everybody mad because life is still moving on the outside, and people think that they ain't worried about you no more. Nobody got no food, nobody got no store, everybody hungry, nobody can make phone calls, everybody lying. It was like a bad experience, but it was like a blessing for me, because it got me to be the person that I am today on life, just the way I maneuver and the way I think, and because nothing is more important than your freedom. So.